Hi everyone, my name's Aaron. I am a strength and conditioning coach and I currently work at Everyone Active. Today we're going to do EA30 racket sports. So this session's going to be body weight. I'm going to ensure that you can improve your performance on your racket sport, may it be badminton, tennis, squash, etc. And we're going to make sure that we carry out all exercises safely but also effectively. Okay, so before we get started, just ensure that you have some water on board. If you need a mat, grab a mat as well. And lastly, if you've got any pre-existing injuries, please look at the regression exercises that I'll provide or try and do some alternatives if they don't suit you. So before we get started in the actual main part of the session, we're going to get warm first. We're going to do it for 5 minutes and we're going to do a ramp warm-up approach. So R being raised, we're going to raise our heart rate and increase our core temperature. So with that being said, we're going to start off with just jogging on the spot. The best way to increase the heart rate, to increase the body temperature. And what you'll find is once we get this part right, we can move into the rest of the warm-up, which is the A, the M and the P, and I'll go through those in a minute. And then we can move into the main body of the session and get more out of the workout. So let's stay jogging on the spot for another 30 seconds. Again from the side, you'll notice my knees aren't coming up too high. I'm being soft on the feet and I'm bringing them up relatively quickly as well. So you should be now feeling 7, 8 out of 10 on the RPE scale, obviously 10 being maximum, 1 being not working at all. We should be around 7 and maybe creeping up to an 8, okay? So we stay here, good. Just bringing that heart rate up a bit further. Excellent, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we move into the A now, the activate. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with a single leg drive down, or an RDL as they call it. You use the opposite arm here to the leg that's on the floor, and as you come up, sprint stance. We go again, keep that balance. You'll feel loads going through the hamstrings, hold, and back in again. Good. So if you are on the left side like I am, those hamstrings should be really working. We're going to go 2 more. Notice how I keep my back nice and flat. I set myself, and I'm nice and quick on the way through. Again, using those arms effectively for a bit of balance and also speed. Good, so it's 5 on one side. I'll change sides so you can see it on the other leg. And again, you'll notice one side potentially better balance than the other. So as you go down, again from here, nice control. Up, good, keep that balance for me. Chest is up, using those arms. Again, my right's a little bit more challenging for my balance than it is my left. But that's good because now my hamstrings can really work. You'll get to work the hamstrings a little bit more, particularly if you struggle with balance on one side. Good, drive that chest up, in that position. Excellent, 1 more to go. Nice and strong. Hold and go. Good, okay, so we've done 5 on one side, 5 on the other. So we're now going to go back to the original side. We're going to do 2 sets on this one, just ensure that we are fully prepared for the session. There's a lot of explosive work, so we need to make sure those hamstrings are ready to go, ready for the main part of the session. So from here, good. Get the loop balance like I am there. Hold. Don't go into the movement until you've got your balance again. Set. And then go. Good. And again, these resets, absolutely fine. Good. All the way down, chest is up. Nice and strong. Excellent. You know, when you come through with speed, you're going to lose balance. That's the key. You brace your core, strong, and then you go into the movement again. So to really ensure that core is nice and braced. There, and go again. And then notice a couple of times I lost balance. I wasn't bracing my core as well. So that's, it's absolutely fine. Just as long as you then, for the other reps, ensure that core stays nice and braced. So from here, brace the core. Good. Control. Chest is up. Set. Nice strong power all the way through. Don't let the knee come too high. Just here and then return. Good. Excellent. 1 more. Nice control. Set. And go. Okay, so hamstrings should definitely be feeling that. Now we've done that, we can move on to the M, which is mobilise. Okay, so we're going to really mobilise through the hips. You call this, well, some people call it different. This is called a frog squat, and it really is good at opening up the hips. So when you're doing a lot of lunges for shots in racket sports, we need to make sure the hips are nice and mobile. So you can go to squat position, turn your feet out slightly. If you're not comfortable, you can go a little bit wider, that's absolutely fine. To begin with, we're going to go to try and hold on to the ankles, and then we're going to drive the hips down, chest is up, and we're going to keep that position there. If you feel like it's going through your back, just hold higher up your leg and drive that chest up a bit more. Just look straight forward, hold that position there for 10 seconds, and really ensure the shoulders are back. 3, 2, 1. Good, return. So we'll set up again. If you didn't like that one, you can hold up a bit higher. If you're still not sure, you can go a little bit wider with your feet as well. Okay, so you can make a few adjustments. You're gonna hold on down, set in that position. Keep that chest up, that back as flat as we can. Okay, so we try and sink into that squat. We're not comfortable with that movement. We just bring our hand a little bit higher up and hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Good. So again, you really feel that in the hips. This is a great one for the hips. So we've done the raise, we've done the activate, and we've done the mobilize. So the last one for the warm up is potentiate. We're going to work on a little bit of single leg power. We're going to start off with the left, and then we're going to move to the right. So for the left side, I'll just show you quickly. You're going to go from here, jump. You notice as soon as I land, I'm trying to return and jump back up. I don't want to dip too low, because what I want to try and do is hit that floor, react quickly and go back up. And when you jump, keep that leg nice and straight. Okay, so we're going to go for 6 reps as quick as we can in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, good way just to fire up hamstrings as well and get ready for the power exercises that we've got coming up. This time we go to the right side, same approach. We go for 6 reps in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Recover. Again, my right side, again, doesn't balance as well, so I can actually react quick on my left. You might find with yourselves, you've got one side which is better balanced and you can react quicker, which is good, that's fine. We're going to work on your asymmetries as well. So, left side again, in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. There's a little bit of movement, that's fine. Where possible, try and stick in one spot. Easier said than done. Okay, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you should feel nice and warm now. That's a ramp approach. Raise, activate, mobilize, and potentiate. So we're now ready for the main part of the session. If you need some fluids, grab them now quickly. I'm going to quickly use this here to demo the first exercise. Once I've shown you from side on, I'm then going to use the sofa. So if you've got access to either a bench that's not too high or your sofa, that's what you're going to need for this next exercise. And all we're going to do for this is place our foot on the bench and the other foot is going to be on the floor. Now you don't want to be too narrow because you'll feel it going through your knees, and you don't want to be too wide because you might feel it in the trailing hip. So you need to set yourself up in an appropriate position. Normally speaking, when you get your feet together, you hop out twice, 1, 2, okay? But that's different for a lot of people. So you go where you feel comfortable, and then from here, you're going to drive the hips back, nice and strong, and then come back up. Okay, so we go again, drive the hips back, and come back up. It's easy if you've got a soft surface to rest your foot. If you haven't, that's fine. So we're going to start off the first set. We're going to do 10 reps in 3, 2, 1. You can have your arms out here as well for a bit of balance. And notice how my hips initiate the movement first. All the way down, nice and quick on the way up. All the way down, nice and quick on the way up. Let's go. Breathe in, breathe out. Go again. Breathe in. Good. 10 reps. Let's go. Control and quick. Don't lock out the top. Control and then quick. Let's go. Control. Good. Let's go. Breathe in. Keep all that weight through your heel. Sit back into it. Relax there. So you notice that I'm not pushing my weight forward, it's always through my heel, because you don't want to push your knee excessively over your toes, you don't want to be doing that. You want to try and keep your weight centered and toward the heel. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Good. Again, adjust the position. If you're not comfortable, adjust as you do it. It's absolutely fine. Good. Breathe in. Hips first. Good. Like a squat pattern. Drive the hips back first, and then come up. Let's go again. Good. Reset. Excellent. Stay strong. Breathe in. Good. Through the heels. You use those arms for balancing here. One more. Good. So again, that's just there for demo purposes. So the next set I'm going to use the sofa just like you would be, hopefully, unless you've got to use a bench. So we've now done that. Whichever leg you started on, I started on my left, you're now going to use that side to start off with, okay? So we're going to go with a bit of explosive work now. And all we're going to work on is changing real quickly onto the right, but we're going to also use the left to get there. So from here, I'm just going to jump up, control, then change back again. Yeah, so you notice how I'm not jumping with my right towards my left, so from here, but I'm using my right to break, okay? So you're not going to bang your knee on the floor, so one more time. It's explosive and as high as you can, all right? 6 reps on the left, and we do 6 on the right. So 3, 2, 1. Change back in, set, let's go. Change back in, set, go. Back in, reset. Get that height for me, and again. One more. Good, so 6 reps on the left, and now we start the movement with our right. 3, 2, 1. Change back in, reset. So we use that reset as a bit of recovery as well. Reset. Good, get that height. Nice, 2 more. 1 more. And relax there. Loads of work needed for the quads there. And again, being nice explosive in that lunge position. So we've got a bit of recovery, not too long. Get some fluids on if you need it. We're going to repeat that. We go Bulgarians first, split squats, and into those power jumps, single leg. Okay, so I'm going to now use the sofa. I'm not going to do it from side on, but the technique stays the same. So you've got 1 foot on, I'm going back to my left, which is the one that I started on in the first place. Again, you can choose which side to start on first. I'll go more centered so you can see me here. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, drive down, set. So with a softer surface, it is a lot easier. This back leg doesn't get interfered with. You'll notice my range is a little bit better as well. So my knee's just off the touching the floor, but I'm keeping this knee back, the left side. Look, I'm sitting back. Yeah, I'm not pushing that knee forward. I'm keeping nice and upright, right through my heels. Drive. So now my glutes are firing, hamstrings are feeling it, exactly where we want it. Good. If you feel okay with the balance like I've got, just have your arms to your side. You don't need your arms out in front. Set. We'll go 1 more. Good. Breathe in. Excellent. Okay. Change sides. Same approach, but with the other leg this time. 3, 2, 1. Good. And again. Now I'm not looking up. I'm just looking straight forward. So keep it nice and relaxed. Chest is up though. Good. Breathe in. Good. And again. Excellent. Nice and strong. For the heels. Good. And again. Sit right back. 2 more. Up. Good. Last one. Excellent. So we now go to the leg that you started that movement on to give the other leg a little bit of recovery time. So I started on my left on that. So I'm going to jump with my left to begin with. We've got 6 reps to jump, recover, Then we go to the right. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You notice how I use my arms as well. I'll bring it out to the side. That's to really propel myself up and also for a bit of balance. That control's got to be really good. I don't want you banging your knee all the way down. It's a slow, controlled movement. Excellent. Again, use that opposite arm to really drive yourself up. Good. Okay, 6 on the left for me to start off with, and we go 6 on the right. Let's go from here. Nice, reset. And again, reset. Good. So I'm really using those arms now to propel myself up. Get a nice swing action to get higher. Okay, one more. Good, relax there. Hopefully you can hear my breathing. I was breathing in before I jumped and then breathed out when I was going to the top. Again, that is really important to get right as well. So, fluids on. We've got one more set of that. Legs should feel really good now. Should be strong, powerful. Before we move into some upper body work. Okay, so again, like I said, I've been starting on my left quite a lot. So I'm going to keep with that because you need to ensure recovery from the previous exercise. We don't want to go into it too fatigued. So mine's going to be left here to begin with, and then you guys can decide which one or choose which one you started with. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, breathe in. If you want to make it a bit harder, arms here. It's a lot harder this way. A bit more for your core. Good, and again. Again, sit back, hips first, go. Hips first, and go. Let's try it again. Hips first, good. Control, up, good. One more. Perfect, okay. Change sides. Nearly losing my foot in the sofa. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, good. And again. 2, stay strong. 3, good form. 4, excellent. Doesn't feel right, adjust. 5, nice and strong. 6, good. Great control. 7, excellent. Breathe in. 8, 2 more. One more. Arms up. Good. A little bit of recovery. And we're going to those jumps now. Single leg power jumps. As much power as we can. 6 reps. And then we switch legs. Again, you'll notice that when I jump, I swing my arms. So opposite leg, opposite arm. Just propel myself a little bit higher. 3, 2, 1. Good, reset. Good. 3, 4, 5, one more. 6, good. Okay, control, reset, other side, same approach. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. 2, 3, let's go. 4, nice and strong. 5, one more to go. And relax there. Guys, well done. Fluids on. So that's that bit done. We've got the lower body work, all the power. We're now going to work on the upper body because in racket sports you need upper body, especially for the shoulders. Also, most of the power is produced from your legs, but you also need strength and power going through your shoulders. So, what we're going to do is we're going to work on a superset because we are going to incorporate a little bit of legs. Like I said, the legs are really important in racket sports, but we need to work on the upper body as well. The upper body movement is going to be shoulder touches to press ups, okay? So we go from here, nice and strong. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. So we're going to work a lot on the shoulders, not on the chest, where we're holding ourselves up, a lot of stability, try not to rock too much side to side. And as soon as we've done that, we then go into a single leg hold, hamstring hold. So have your legs, best way to do it is both legs out, hold, take one leg away, keep it there. You'll feel low through the hamstrings. If you can't hold it, bring your heel in closer and you can let the glute fire up as well. But where possible, the further away your heel is, the harder it is, okay? So, press ups with the shoulder touches in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down we go. 1, 2, touch those shoulders, get that core tight. 3, and again. Good. 4, head up slightly. 5, and again. 6, with those shoulder touches, you feel it more for the core, and through those shoulders. 7, come on. Good. 8, strong. 9, 10, good. If you've got all 10 on that, great. So we're going to go into that hamstring hold, both out, and then one up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Arms to the side. Squeeze that hamstring. If you find it really hard, bring your heel in a bit closer. You'll feel like you're going to want to drop and move side to side. Tense that hamstring up as much as you can and don't let yourself move. Nice and strong. Not long to go. Keep it nice and strong in that hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down we go. All for the hamstring, that one, nowhere else. Okay, change sides. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice and strong with that hamstring. Keep that stability. Keep that hamstring nice and strong. Shoulders together, arms down for support as well. Not long to go. Really strong. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax there. So again, interestingly, my right side felt a lot more than my left, and you'll find maybe vice versa or the same. It's not a problem. One side always will be, or tends to be, a little bit weaker. Depends which side you use a lot in your sport. So that's why it's a good thing to do single leg exercises. We've done a lot of single leg jumps and single leg holds. Okay, we've got a little bit of recovery, not long. We're gonna go back into those press ups. If you're struggling with the press ups, guys, try it here. On your knees, you'll still get an effective workout. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hold strong with me. 1, 2, down. There's 1. 1, 2, down. There's 2. 1, 2, there's 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 9. 1, 2. Good. Managed 10 there. Well done. Again, the shoulder should be feeling that now, and also the core. So adjust your foot where you feel you can hold it for the 30. 3, 2, 1. Drive those hips up. Let's go. Nice and strong. If you really struggled in that last set, you can bring your heel in closer. If you was okay with it, you found it too easy, push your heel away. Okay, strong for those hamstrings. Not long to go. Hold yourself up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Down we go. Okay, make sure the other foot's in the same spot or similar spot to the previous side. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice and strong through that hamstring. Good. Keep breathing right, don't hold your breath. Deep breath in, breath out. Good, excellent, let's go. Hold it nice and strong. We're coming up to near the end now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. Hamstrings, you're really feeling that. Mine certainly are. That's when you know you've got the holds right and you've got the distance right as well. We've got one more set for the shoulder touches, press ups, the holds, and we've got a little bit of core before we move into the cool down. Okay, 10 more seconds. If you need some fluids, grab that. If you're struggling with the toes, try it on your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With me, let's go. 1, 2, down we 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 go. 1, 2, halfway. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. 1, 2, one more. 1, 2. Excellent. Okay, so that's the 10 press ups done. We now finish up. Hamstring holds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hold it there. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's go. Stay strong. Hamstrings really working. Whichever side you're lifting, keep your core braced. Tense that hamstring in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Down we go. Good work. Okay, make sure when you're changing sides, you're in a similar setup to the previous leg. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up it goes. Nice and strong. Another 30 seconds. All for the hamstrings. Again, this is great for injury prevention. We've worked on the power output now. We're now working on just strengthening those hamstrings isometrically. And we've only got a few more seconds to go coming up. Stay nice and strong for me. Here we go. Hold it there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. Okay guys, well done. Fluids on board real quick. Like I said, we're right near the end now. We've got a little bit of core to do. And then we're going to move into the cool down. Hopefully you felt that working, particularly for the hamstrings and also for the shoulders and chest with the press up variation that I provided. So, in sport, we know, especially racket sport, a lot of single leg work, a lot of lunges for the movement, but also we know sport's not played in one direction. So we're going to work on rotation now. We're going to work on the core for that. And the exercise that we're going to do is called a Russian twist, okay? So what we're going to do, you're going to place your feet up, arms here, you're going to try and touch the floor with the outside arm, okay? You'll notice that my legs are moving there a little bit where possible. We're going to keep them still as we can by bracing that core, and then we're going to move side to side like so, touching that floor. Now I want you to go at some sort of speed, but control that speed. And we're going to go for 10 each side. We've got 2 sets on this one, okay? If you feel it for your legs, just keep your feet down, all right? So I'll give you a few different variations. So let's start with variation number 1. The feet up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Just rotating. Again, try and keep that core nice and tight. You notice that I'm not going to try and look too much side to side, otherwise it will move me loads. Keep that chest up. Let's go. 6, 7, good. 8, keep it going. 9, strong. 10, and relax there. Yeah, brace that core as much as you can. If you feel it through your legs, I'm going to get you to put your legs down for this next one, all right? Little recovery, we're going to go again. This time, we're going to increase that rep range a little bit. We're going to go for 15 each side. So that 10 should have felt okay. So we're now going to challenge you to 15. So 30 in total in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, nice and strong. 3, big rotations. 4, 5, and again. 6, let's go. 7, chest up. 8, 9, stay strong. 10, really sit into it. 11, 12, good. 13, 14, 15, well done, excellent stuff. So we move straight into the cool down. While we're seated, we'll stay in this position. We're going to go for the first stretch for the hamstrings, okay? Hold back of the leg, other leg bent, flex that other knee, and keep that position. You're only going to go to mild tension, so don't overstretch here. And we're going to hold for 15 seconds. So hopefully that last bit of the core, with that rotational work, if you found that okay, when you redo that, change sides, you can look to slow it down as well, or if you want to keep that same pace, you can look to increase the reps. There's loads you can do with it. So hold it there. Nice stretch for those hamstrings, good. Okay, this time I'm going to hug one knee toward the chest. Hold it there. Keep that position. Good. That knee right into that chest. Hopefully now breathing back down to normal, feel like you're recovered. Particularly with the explosive work at the start. And then we're moving into that upper body and hamstring hold, so there's a lot to it, and obviously finishing off with the core. Knee into that chest. Good, okay, so we're going to go onto our feet very slowly. We're going to stretch through the hips. We've got one foot to the side. We're going to lean into it. You can rest on the leg that's flexed, or the knee that's flexed. Get that chest up, hips back. Okay, and again, you'll feel it in the groin on this leg here. So hold that there for me. 15 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Slightly push this foot in front, just slightly. We'll get a bigger stretch. Hold it there. Get another 15 seconds before we go into one more stretch. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last stretch. Knees soft, arm across the body, and then you're going to rest on the tricep and you're going to rotate out slightly. Hold that there for me. You'll feel a little stretch for the core as well as you rotate out. Just hold it there. That's it, good. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Final stretch, again, keep those knees soft. Across the body, hold it there. 15 seconds. Feel a little stretch for the obliques as well where you're rotating. Knees nice and soft. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, the EA30 Racquet Sports Edition. There'll be some more sport videos coming out shortly from myself. Let me know how you found the session, leave some comments below the video, and hopefully hear from you soon. Well done.